I cut a trail through brush so that people have a safe place to walk their dogs.
I cleared a trail by the river. I raked a guy's yard that was full of leaves. I painted a fire station and I stacked a lot of wood.
Evidently, I talked in my sleep.
I used a pressure washer.
I painted the inside of the Clark Creek fire station.
I broke rocks, and it was awesome.
I built a chicken coop.
I cleared a trail and broke a whole bunch of branches.
I used a neti pot for the first time.
I got to move heavy objects with my new best friends.
I raked a very big park.
I cut a lot of blackberries.
I raked leaves forever and ever.
I pressure washed and I painted a community center and I raked leaves.
I drove the bus a lot.
I wore the same pants for 3 days in a row.
I painted the inside of a fire station, stacked a bunch of wood, and I didn't get lost.
I painted the inside of the firehouse up in Medway Falls.
I learned how to use power tools and managed to not get hurt using them. I got a blood blister. I built a chicken coop.
I swallowed more bugs in one day than I've ever swallowed in my entire life.
I built a memorial for 3 little girls in Cusick, and I got to break rocks with a sledgehammer.
I didn't get tan.
I worked with Jeff Franz.
I prayed with somebody that I didn't know for the first time.
I prayed for people I just met.
And I talked to God this week.
I brought a small town business owner to know the love that Christ has for him.
I had amazing conversations.
I made great friends.
I gave myself completely to the Lord.
I prayed for new people.
I learned to not judge students by the way they look.
I got to see students share the gospel without having to use words.
I got to show people the heart of God by serving them, raking leaves and scraping paint.
I feel like God taught me how to bless people I didn't know through Him.
I prayed more than I ever have before in my life, ever.
I built relationships and I met new people.
I made a lot of friends.
We blazed a trail. Learned how to be a man with Jeff Franz.
I learned how to communicate with people that I don't really know that well.
I had a lot of fun and I realized that I love my church even more.
I got to prove that girls are just as strong as boys are.
I was privileged to work with hard-working kids that just kicked it out. They were amazing and I was blessed to be with them.
I'm proud of our students and what they did this week, and I'm encouraged by what the people of Ione said to us as we were doing work.
I saw kids excited to rake leaves, kids not complaining to work in a garbage sack in the rain and scraping paint. And I saw people in town just excited that people would want to come and help them out.
I'm so thankful for so many things, but really what I'm thankful for is just you taking your time, your energy to support these students and their efforts so that they can go out into these communities and make the difference that they were able to make. Thank you.
You gotta step out there. You gotta go where he calls you to go. Yeah. You gotta follow the master right to Doug. It's like, Doug's like, what are you guys doing here? He asked Adam, or he asked Matt and Ronnie, what are you guys doing here in town? What's funny, what'd you tell him?
We're like, we're serving, we're doing God's work. He's like, that's awesome.
What are you guys traveling 300 miles over here for? Yeah. He's like, it was great. It was like, yeah. What was that? It was a Grizz. What? You ready?